Good day everyone. I thought I'd give you my opinion, even though nobody's probably interested in my opinion, which is totally okay. But I just thought I'd get this off my chest. So everybody seems to be getting their knickers in a twist about the appointment of a female Archbishop of Canterbury. And I've seen a lot of people online getting their knickers in a twist about the appointment of a female Archbishop of Canterbury. But let's be honest, it's not as if the church has only just fallen, or the Church of England. The Church of England fell decades ago. I left the UK back in the 90s. And as far as I can remember back then, churches were still preaching the gospel of Jesus and basically nothing much apart from that, which in my opinion is what it should be doing, and that's what people go to church for, is it not? But to be honest, the church didn't just fall in the last few days because of this appointment. Church fell years ago. You just have to look at the decline in attendance over the last 25-30 years to see where that's been going, and the number of prominent clergy actually leaving the Church of England. Gavin Ashenden, to mention but one. It seems like they're trying to make a complete mockery of Christianity to turn people away. I myself have just recently converted to Catholicism, but I can honestly tell you, at least here in Germany, Catholicism is not much better than the Church of England as far as the agenda goes. I have found a congregation and a church that still adheres to traditional values. They still practice the traditional Latin Mass, and that is where I go now every week. But as I said, it seems like they're trying to turn people away from the Word of God, and it could be working, and I'm sure this appointment will lead to people leaving in their droves. But is that the right thing to do? And where are you going to go? I'm not sure of the situation in the UK with Catholicism. It does sound like, at least from the reports and the articles that I can see online, it does seem to be a bit more based than the Church of England, and it may be a little bit more based than the Catholic Church here in Germany certainly is. Well, most of the widespread churches around here. A lot of people I have seen online are saying, I'm staying, which may be a good thing, to stay and fight from within, which is one way of doing it. If that is going to be successful, I cannot say, but good luck to them if they decide. For me, it just wasn't an option. Basically because there are hardly any Anglican or Church of England churches here in Germany, and the ones that are there are just too far away from me to drive of a weekend. And I was looking for something else, and my research and my heart led me to Catholicism. But again, as I said, it's not much better than the Church of England in most places as far as that goes. But you can find good churches, good priests, good congregations out there. You just have to look hard, and you might be lucky and find one in your area. You might not be so lucky. So it's a bit of a lottery ticket, that one, if you can find anything that's worth going to. I can understand the outrage, and I can understand the comments, some of them being just clickbait probably, that the church has fallen and all this sort of thing. But let's be honest, guys, the church has already fallen, and it fell years ago, and it's just been getting, how should I put this? I suppose they've just been more in your face about it over the years. They seem to be trying to get away with more and more and more, the same as they do in politics, the same as they do in every other area. It's just pushing this agenda in your face. It's like slapping you in the face with, ha ha, look what we've done, and there's nothing you can do about it. We are killing you from within. And that makes me sad. It makes me very sad. I don't know what we can do about it. I really don't know what we can do about it, except pray hard. I think this will turn around. I hope this will turn around, and I certainly believe there is going to be a big turnaround. But at the moment, as far as I can see, there are just too many people with their heads in the sand, just willing to go along. Oh well, as long as I can still go to church of a Sunday and catch up with all the latest gossip and have someone in the pulpit preach to me about things like Ukraine, things like LGBTQ, anything that politics are trying to push down our throats at the moment, be it immigration, be it whatever the latest story is. Everything but the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is why he established his church here on earth. So forgive me if this is a bit long, and forgive me if this is a bit off the track from my usual walk and talk. It's just something I wanted to get off my chest. I don't really care if anybody watches this at all, because this is just for me and for my family later on down the road, in the hope that someone will see this and remember the way I thought about it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you've got any solutions, ideas, what we can do, drop them in the comments down below. I'd be glad to hear, because I certainly don't know what we can do about this whole kerfuffle. Anyway, catch you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.